Let's talk to me. Come on. Yeah. My baby girl. Say what? I can see. Just you and me. That's right, my girl. All the way, we just third coast. Now, baby, please.
One last time, all the ways into my soul. Let me feel your loving, cause I just gotta get with you, baby.
Give it to me now.
But I can't lose it, cause you know I never go wrong with you.
Come on, yeah. My baby girl. Say what? Say what? Just you and me. Now, baby, please. Go all the way. We just coast, you and I. Just coast. Let's go, come on. Hands in the sky, let's go left, right, come on. That's right. Say what? Go all the way, we just coast. Perfect mix, like chemistry. Go all the way.
Show DJ Mix. M2 with the homie. Yo, 캐만가는 무슨 함께 가자. 모두 일을 짧게 버리고 가자. 아자 웃지 말자. 샤가 실패로 괴로워하지 말자. 15난 바닷가를 보면서 15난 바닷바람 맞으면서 함께 가자 웃지 않자. 나대로 모든 거 밑으로 버리자.
Hello?
모두 일을 짧게
Hello?
버리고 가자고. 아자 웃자고 웃지 말자고.
I'm gonna wait until ads are finished. Another couple more seconds, and then ads are done. Alright. What up, Fixer? What up, Anna? Hey, Choi. Hashtag Chew. What up, Hagrid? How we doing? What up, Kodo? Hey, Alfredo. How we doing today? Yesterday I had ran a test Genshin stream on TikTok, and it went really well. I was very surprised on how well it did. You guys thought that there was umineko motion, there's Genshin Impact motion. Wow, that was phenomenal. If I had to do Genshin Impact again, I'll probably just do it again on TikTok, but yeah, I don't know. Did you play Genshin? I did play Genshin. So what it was, hold on, I'm scared. So what it really was I was just test streaming TikTok just to see if I would get banned, and it was just me talking to myself playing Genshin Impact for about, I think, 10 minutes. It was literally me just talking to myself. There was no one in chat. It was 0-0, and it was just me just lollygagging on a Genshin Impact. But then one person came in. I started talking to this one person, and then after that, another person came in. Started talking to them, and another person came in, another talking to them, and then all of a sudden I had like 100+ viewers. It was really fast. But I'm thinking maybe if I stream in the middle of the day, maybe there's someone that's like low-key reporting me. I'm not too sure, because yesterday I made sure not to like cuss and like not to say anything outlandish and stuff, so I think I was fine. Maybe I might try again right now with umineko, but I think TikTok low-key does not really like umineko though, as just a streamable thing. I know that it's good in like media talk as like videos, but Maybe not like live streaming. Alright. Genshin stream, I like Kokomi. Kokomi, is that a character? What up, King? Careful with that starting soon stream. I can almost tell what's going on. Dude, look. Is this not tough or what, King? Is this sick? Come on. Yeah? I don't know if I have any Persona characters in here just yet. But this is like a find your niche starting soon screen here, so. What up, Paradox? Yeah, Paradox. I was streaming Genshin yesterday. Did I just see Satoshi as Lamb Double Delta? You did, you did. It's on the right side, I think. Hold on. Kokomi? It's pronounced Soge King. Soge King? Okay, thanks. I'm gonna just call him King. Soge King, but yeah, shout out to that. But yeah, it seems like the Genshin Impact community just took me in their arms yesterday with the TikTok live, so that was sick. Oh, this is Kokomi. Wait, where's my camera at? Hello? Sergio? Alright, bro, I got you. I'm playing Sergio. Wait, why's my camera like that? Hold on. Ah, here we go. Hey, Kokomi looks pretty cool. I like Kokomi. I like the mommy characters though. I really like the mommy characters. They were showing me a bunch of stuff, so luckily I did record that stream. I don't know why, but something prompted me to record that entire stream, so that will be a YouTube video. I don't know what I will title it though. Probably something crazy. Probably something pretty clickbaity or something. But I think having me make an intro on that video and set up the premise would be pretty epic chillin'. Oh yeah, Connie was there. Connie, what up, senpai? Connie, senpai, and Alfredo were there. And then Fixer was there towards the end. But yeah, I don't really expect people to be watching me play Genshin Impact, to be honest with you. But hello, Connie, what up? How you been? Oh, by the way, someone set a alarm. Because I gotta tell my managers that I'm not coming in today. Yeah, you're watching a lot of trailers. I was playing the game. And then towards the end, we were watching a bunch of trailers here, so. My umineko intro, it's almost finished. The only thing that I gotta do is add in motion graphics, and then, yeah. I think that video will come out soon. But I'm not monetized yet, so I think I'm gonna wait until 9/11, and then I'm gonna go ahead and upload that on 9/11, just so that way I can earn revenue from that video. You feel? But look, hey man, everyone's so nice and cheery today. Dude, imagine I went into work today though. Imagine, that would have been kind of sad. What up, boys? What up? What up? 5 more for 100? Yeah, I got you, bro. Just do those insert_ player tries Genshin for the first time. No, I think like a title I'm gonna use is I might use the title I stopped running away from Genshin Impact, and then I'm gonna have the intro talk about how I tried playing Genshin Impact, but I just couldn't really like finish or something, and so I just came back and like tried it out again. Something like that, I think. You know? Get just the cogwheels running or something. One reminder, something about TikTok mods cleanup. Oh yeah, I'll do that later, dude. Thank you, senpai. But I think in like 20 minutes or something like that, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call out and stuff like that. What up, Momi? What up? Hey, yo, Momi. I appreciate you. The goat's back. It's nice to see you in here. Momi also, just like Connie, came from the VOD channel. I can't believe that works. The VOD channel was last night's streams only on TikTok. I might do it on Twitch also, actually. I might experiment. I don't know if people will watch me again today playing Genshin Impact, but we never know here. We never know. When Enfield, if you guys want Enfield, I will do that offline. This is a banger? Yeah. Love this song. Love this song. FNAF haircut VOD. FNAF? Okay, so here's my plan. Once I get remonetized, all of my old previous videos, I'm gonna go ahead and re-edit them with like intros and like different titles and thumbnails, and then I'm gonna just re-upload them. Because fuck it, because technically nobody really saw them, so why not, right? Why not? getting ready to work, but have a good audio, good stream. Yo, I appreciate you, Orphine, my guy. I appreciate you. Yo, my manager tried calling me in. I gotta say no. I gotta play Umineko today, unfortunately. Do you play League? You look like it. I actually just uninstalled League yesterday, Momi. I just uninstalled League just because my PC feels sluggish. I don't know why, so I was mass deleting a bunch of games and stuff, and League of Legends was the game that I deleted as well. So, yeah. Anyways, I appreciate y'all, guys. We'll be on our dailies real quick, and then we'll be on Umineko. Offline Enfield, please. I would even watch YouTube videos. Hey, listen, bro. I got you. I got you, Fixer. I got you, bro. You seem like a mid laner? I am a mid laner, actually. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Momi's reading me right now. I am a mid laner. I only play mid lane. And the reason why is because me, I'm a complete control freak. I am a control freak, and I want to have my hands in everything. And if there's anything that I can do to help the team win, by all means, I'm taking fucking action. Because I'm sick and tired of having bad mid laners not doing their fucking job, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, though. I quite literally take over. Sometimes. Not all the time. Alright. I hope Umineko gets more content like Higurashi. Me too! Umineko only has the dog shit anime, pretty good manga from what I've heard, and the pachinko. Oh, you can select a free foster character for ZZ? Oh, really? Really? You almost got out of context? How? I'm a control freak? How? Nuh-uh. I'm a control freak when it comes to things that I can actually have like a tangible difference, you know? Like, if I can have an impact in it, I will absolutely try my best. I'm one of those people. But I'm not one of those where like I'm like yelling at people, I'm like forcing people to like do things. I'm more of like a gentle like, hey, like nudge this, hey, maybe do that, you know? I'm very gentle with it though. Because the one thing that I also hate is when someone telling me to do something forcefully or like rudely, you know? It makes me want to not do that even more. Alright, I confess I LARPed Higurashi and went straight to Umineko. Is he worth it? Yo, me too, Momi, me too. I watched a bunch of chapter summaries, and then I played Umineko. I think Higurashi might be worth it if you really enjoy Ryukishi's writing style. For me though, I've already seen the anime. I didn't feel like I needed to play the visual novel, even though it's a lot better from what I've seen, so yeah. Curious to see how many more times they're gonna reheat Higurashi's nachos. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like here's the thing. If there was more content of Umineko, I strongly believe that Umineko would be more popular than Higurashi. I don't really understand why Higurashi is super popular. I think it's mainly because of the original anime just being so gruesome. The original anime being so gruesome and being such like shock value, I think. But I firmly believe if Umineko had more media or like just more love being put into other types of medias, I feel like it will be a lot more popular than it really is. That's just my opinion. Because Umineko right now, this shit's phenomenal. This shit's fucking insane. Such great dialogue. It's very nice to just actually read good writing, in my opinion. You feel? I read Higurashi and Umi, but not the other incomplete games I read. The Chiconia? What up, Cool Rap Dog? What up? How you been? What drugs do you think Ryukishi has consumed to create the things that he has? I don't think he's... Maybe not drugs, but definitely alcohol. I think... Probably alcohol and really odd life experiences here, I think. Maybe not drugs. If any drugs, maybe acid or shrooms, perhaps. But the thing is though, like, a lot of these themes, a lot of what Ryukishi is trying to say, it all makes sense. To me, at least. So at some point he had to have been sober to at least connect the dots, you know? I have no personality, I must LARP. Nah, Momi, you definitely got a personality. Everyone has a personality, guys. Anime edits of Higurashi get a ton of likes on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, but also, here's the thing about Umineko. I feel like Umineko is one of those stories where, like, it's very hard to talk about also, just because if you talk about what the specific, like, character that like, comes up, it really does spoil a lot of the mystery about Umineko. Which is difficult because, like, if you want something to grow, you have to talk about Umineko. You gotta talk about the characters, the story and whatnot. But the fact that some of the characters are literal, like, big story spoilers, it's difficult. It's also why I just don't post TikToks or like shorts of Umineko, because almost everything is a spoiler at this point. So, yeah. By the way, you want more Umineko emotes in Discord? Yeah, of course, if you want. Yeah, of course. If you want to add in more Umineko emotes in the Discord and gacha emotes, by all means, go ahead, senpai. I give you full reins to do that. You know? I wouldn't want to get into Umi if I saw everyone spoiling Endgame. Yeah, exactly. Because the whole point of, like, Umi is just slowly building up. Seeing why characters do that, why they're saying this, what the thought process are like. And if you just talk about the outcome, you know, you don't see all that amazing build-up. That's also why Umineko isn't too popular as well. In my opinion, at least. Anyways, we'll be on Nikkei first. Wait, no, did I update Nikkei? I don't think I did Nikkei. I think I'll do Honkai Star Rail super quickly, and then we'll be on Umineko here. And then, yeah. Oh, by the way, remind me, very soon, I'm gonna have to tell him I cannot come in today. Should I give an excuse? Because my excuse, to be honest, is wanting to read Umineko. I don't know if that's a great excuse here. But later tonight, guys, if you guys are still up, I might be doing another Genshin stream just to test it out, just to see again. But Nora comes running at Honkai Star Rail mentioned, yeah. Nora was on the TikTok stream, by the way. She was in the TikTok live stream talking about the KFC shit. Umi is life-changing. It is. Did you watch Sound Euphonium? I did not watch Sound Euphonium. Is that good? Sound Euphonium. I would join for the TikTok one? Maybe. I appreciate you. What up, Nurse Father? Oh yeah, Nurse Father was also there. Oh yeah, Nurse Father was also there last night. What up, Nurse Father? Sound Euphonium. Hold on. Sounds like everyone's in TikTok live. Yeah, I was very surprised. I was very surprised because it was like 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Eastern time, mind you. So it was very late. Yeah. I didn't realize that all of us were like night owls. This looks very pretty though. Wait, hold on. The art looks really nice. I've never seen this before though. Hold on. Can I watch a trailer though? I was just doing this one and got jump scared by George playing Genshin. Oh, stop it. I'm not George. I'm not. Maybe today, because I just washed my hair and my hair is looking kind of like George a little bit. You were dead asleep? Yeah, I don't blame you. Ryan? Is that like a Olympus company?
Is Kita Uchi gonna go all the way? Yeah!
Oh, it's fine. Dub is cool.
I promise I'll
I'ma
do
see
my
this.
hardest. Thank you so much for having
Am I gonna cry to this? Am I gonna cry to this anime? Why does it Loki seem sad?
me. Sachan, Michan, you guys can go right on in.
Would you mind not calling us that? It's not like we're the Weasley twins.
Excuse me. I'd actually rather you call me.
I feel like this is something that I would have like on in the background.
They like this. It's too much.
Own a brand new sound? Sounds kind of like Umumusume a little bit.
I'm making music.
I mean, the art is lovely though. The music sounds great also.
What does it mean? Why should I try?
Anime watch stream. I watched Umumusume on stream. The movie on stream. I watched Full Metal Alchemist. The first episode only.
Just give it your all.
Oh, you might cry? Okay. Oh, it's a movie! Oh, shit! Oh. Damn. It's got a movie too? Alright. Sound Euphonium. Hey, you might have put me on, Momi. This looks really cool. Japanese novel series written by Ayano Takada. I didn't say that correctly. Focuses high school musical band. Concert is steadily improving thanks to newly appointed advisor's strict instruction. Alright, cool. Very cool. I mean, it's got a 4.8 in Crunchyroll. Thanks for that. Did you do Nikkei dailies? I did not do my Nikkei dailies just yet. I actually just recently woke up. I actually woke up to a bunch of people calling me, actually. To be honest with you. Anyways, let's just have some background music here. As we're doing Honkai Star Rail. But did you guys eat anything today? You guys do anything fun or special today? Or did you all just wake up as well? I don't know. I just woke up. I only had like a couple sips of water. Thank you, Senpai, for reminding me. You got a job? Hell yeah, Alfredo. Hell yeah. I'm proud of you. Hopefully your job is not soul crushing and that they don't overwork you. Because I definitely fell into that trap of just being overworked. So, and not getting paid fairly. If I was getting paid fairly, maybe I would put up with it, you know? If I was getting paid fairly, I feel like maybe I would put up with it, but nah, bro. I would rather just be unemployed and just go back home. Just chilling right now. Hell yeah. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Okay, Star Rail. Paying me 17 and then gonna raise it up way more when we open up. Oh, nice. I mean, 17 is not bad of like a base pay. 17 is not bad. And then maybe up to 20. I hope you make it up to the 20 range. I really hope so, because up in the 20 range, it's a lot more helpful when you're like trying to pay for like bills and stuff. So yeah. Diarrhea-inducing Shin Ramyun. Shin Ramyun as in the red packet or the black packet? Cause a lot of people like the black packet, but I really like the red packet, I think, the most. And it's also cheaper. And for content, it's crazy. I'm the sous chef. Oh, damn, you're the sous chef? Dude, hell yeah. I'm fucking proud of you, my guy. That's so awesome to see. You'll be like Gordon Ramsay. It's fucking raw, ain't it? Oh, wait, yo, you're not British. I forgot. Never mind. Wait, did I already do this Honkai Star Rail daily? Oh, I already did my Honkai Star Rail daily. Wait, how? I don't remember this. Yo, someone might be logging onto my account here. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Who has my account? Maybe from the TikTok stream? Okay. Oh, my Discord link is invalid? Oh, hold on. I got you. Thriving community. Everyone here is super chill. Everyone here is super nice here. Thriving community. Here we go. I got you. Which link is it? And then I will update it. Is it the one in my about section? If it's in the about section, then I will go ahead and change that link. I'll probably have to like refresh links and stuff eventually. But yeah, we do have a LARPing section here, Momi. We do have a LARPing section here. If you want to talk about visual novels and stuff, a lot of people see. Look, Chu sent in a Chiester 45 here. See. Soft relaunch the Eric TV Twitch account? What do you mean soft relaunch the Twitch account? What do you mean? Do you want me to like restart my like whole aesthetic, you think? That server? Thank you, Choi. Thank you. It's the picture under the stream. Oh, okay. Thank you. I will fix that then, Momi. Thanks. I appreciate that. Why did you not respond to my Gnosia thumbnail to Gem? Dude, this shit fucking sucks, bro. This is horrible. You know what's crazy? This guy, low-key, he reminds me of my uncle. Not like personality-wise, but like looks-wise. Same haircut, same facial features, same mustache and like goatee here. He looks very similar to my uncle. Very cool uncle. Like the newest picture in LARP channel. No. You got personality, Momi. You got personality. It's modern art? No, it's not modern art. No, it's not. This shit sucks, bro. Your Turn to Die is a good game, bro. This is a good game. Stop it. Among Us, I understand that. Danganronpa, alright, true. But listen, Phoenix Wright? Nah, you're tripping. You're fucking tripping. But yeah, I would love to do a Nausea stream though. So I might hold it off until I move out. I might hold it off so that way, how my schedule is gonna be is I might move my streams earlier. So my umineko streams will be maybe at like 4 p.m. Take a break, and then from like 10 or something, I'll do Nausea, and then super late night, I'll do like another like gacha stream. I'm thinking, just so that way, if I'm really gonna be doing this unemployed life, I might as well just try to make the most out of it. So, are we ever gonna get a grailed stream? What is a grailed stream? What up, Burley? What up? How are you? I'm doing pretty okay right now. I'm gonna have to text my manager right now that I cannot come in. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. There's Short, please come in. I'ma say, sorry, I cannot come in. I'ma say, hold on. Sorry, I cannot come in. Sorry, I cannot come in. I have to catch up on errands. I'm catching up on, you know what? I'ma say, sorry, I can't come in. I have to catch up on errands. I'm gonna say, you know what? Fuck, bro. What do I say? Just go through the clothes you would buy. Oh, wait. You want to do a grail stream? Hold on. Oh, wait. The grail stream? Oh, wait a second. That would be fun. Going through the clothes that you would buy? Yes, Nurse Father. I would do that. I would do that. That would be fun, I think. Not that I would have any money to buy anything, but a grail stream where we just doom scroll clothes. That would be fun, I think. That would be fun. Oh, how about this? How about this? We do a grailed stream, but you guys buy the clothes. So I give you guys a budget, and then you guys pick up the clothes for me. How about that? Would that be crazy? Oh my God, Ludwig. I love you, bro. Jeez, man. Jeez, bro. Would that be crazy or nah? That's a crazy original idea, dude, right? Right? I don't think anyone has done the grailed idea though. I know that people have done the giving money to like viewers so they can spend, but I don't know if anyone has done a grailed version though. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down here. I'm gonna write that down. I feel like that's like a really good idea, right? All right, so we'll do I give my chat, I'm gonna say maybe $200 or $300 maybe to buy me clothes on grailed. Maybe 200. I feel like 200 might be enough, but I gotta save up for that stream though. Let me hold a band. I'm not not yet, bro. Not yet. Hey man, if I get paid from like Facebook, TikTok and stuff, I might let you hold a band here and there. $5 budget for getting a cardboard outfit. Can you even buy anything for like $5? Maybe like Yerba. Guys, we can actually make him do a George cosplay. So what does George wear? He wears a green outfit. Hold on, let me go on to umineko, bro. Are we ready for our umineko? Hold on, fugly green suit, hold on. Let's go on to umineko. Umineko. Alright, here we go. Let's go on to this. Remember me when the kick deal goes through? I don't think I would sign an exclusive kick deal. I think if I were ever to do only kick, that would be career suicide. Unironically, career suicide. I cannot name you one visual novel content creator or one gacha creator on kick. There's not a single person. Most of them, they're either on Facebook Live Gaming, YouTube, or on TikTok, so. And on Twitch, obviously. But hold on. Let's peep out George right quick, though. Listen, if we do that stream, I'm not having y'all buy me a fucking black dress shirt, a green blazer, ew, what is this? What even color is this? Mossy vest? Nah, bro. Nah, we're not doing this. No way, Jose. That would be a huge waste of money. Okay, maybe the black. Maybe black dress shirt, perhaps, but... Like, not even Battler? Not even Kirie? Hold on. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. Alright. George cosplay in maid outfit? George cosplay in maid outfit? How would that even work? So George is wearing a black dress shirt, white tie, maybe green blazer. You ditch the vest, but then you add the little skirt and tutu, right? Look at the George pic in Discord. You could be like that? Okay, hold on. Let's keep this. Stop, bro. Stop. I'm not trying to be like him. I'm not trying to be like him. Alright, admittedly, he is a little bit handsome here. He is handsome. Why is he low-key mogging here? Yeah? Why is he low-key mogging? A princess twirl too? Oh, I can do a good princess twirl. I can do a good princess twirl here. Am I not handsome? Hey, at least deep down inside, I feel handsome. Or how about a cannon outfit, you know? Cannon? No? Or whatever. It's time. I'm trying to, Alright, you gotta be a tuck god in that fit. What do you mean a tuck? Oh, with my cock? I think so, maybe. Oh, Korean BBQ? That sounds lovely. That sounds so good. Sorry, senpai. It was a pitch black room. There were no windows, and by the light from the weak bulb, one could only just barely make out the state of things around them. It appeared to be an old, forgotten, dusty underground storehouse, and with some kind of furniture haphazardly thrown onto it. Wait, hold on. So we're okay. So a brand new chapter came in. Oh, face cam? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I forgot. Thank you. Alright, so we started a brand new chapter here. It was a pitch black room. There were no windows, and by the light from the weak bulb, one could only just barely make out the state of things around them. Alright, I'm wondering, who are we right now? Oh shit, nah! Stop! What? What? However, even with just a little light, one could at least tell that it probably wasn't a storehouse. Since we're talking about food, I went to Kura Sushi for the Persona. Oh, Kura Sushi? I don't know if I have a Kura Sushi around me. Hold on. I know there's a Kura Sushi in the north from where I'm from. Oh, wait, no, I do have one. Is it a revolving sushi bar? Is it a revolving sushi bar, actually? I do have one. There was a Persona collab? What? Hey, I went to Kura one time. It was so expensive. Oh my god, because each tray was like, I think, $3? Dude, it was really pricey. I wish it was like the all you can eat, but oh well. Yeah, from what I remember, it was pretty pricey. Kenso's sex dungeon? It's really odd. Because that room was sealed off with iron bars. What the fuck?! I thought she died! Oh wait, no! She got sucked up! I remember! It was, she has a sister, right? That was sucking her up? With the, portal? Right? Wait, I thought he died! What? Was there this kind of room directly underneath the dining hall? They had been dropped into what appeared to be a pit and fallen into this room. Therefore, it would be appropriate to think that this room was directly below the dining hall. However, not even Krause could bring himself to believe that there were pitfalls rigged in the beloved dining hall, where he had enjoyed his meals for years. So, I'm assuming that maybe there's like trapdoors that just open up and then they just fell in. That's the only explanation here. And that directly below it was a dungeon-like room. Oh, there's a Persona X Miniso collab? Wait, that's sick! But the ceiling, when they looked up, was made of rugged stone. And they could not understand from where in that ceiling they could have fallen. Right exactly under where everyone was? I'm not too sure if it's right underneath like the like chairs and underneath the desks, but maybe when they're having the scuffle, they could maybe manipulate them and move them to where the trap door is. Maybe. That's kind of stretching though. No, all 5 people who had been dropped here thought the same thing, although they had felt a sensation of being dropped into a pit. There was no way there could be pitfalls in the dining hall, nor could this dungeon-like place be directly underneath it. But in point of fact, they had fallen into this place and were locked in, and so they were confused. Oh, Nanjo's still here? Yo, what the fuck? How did everyone live if Nanjo fell? It is lucky that no one was hurt after falling from such a height. What? What is going on?
Yeah.
Even they don't know? Hold on. It's been a long time since I brought up your fucking notes here. Hold on, but this is very important here. Hold on. Hold on. And this is not my basement. Absolutely not. Is Fupa cushion everyone's fault? Yo, you know what? Goated. Nanja's going up into D tier for that. Gonna blow the dust off the notes. Alright, here we go. The dungeon underneath the kitchen. Alright. After the scuffle with the Chiester sisters and Kinzo's ore farming, I'm gonna say Kirie, Kraus, Nanjo, Cannon, and Shannon fell into it. Cannon and Shannon have no idea of it? Question mark, question mark?
I
don't know. Really? I'm side-eyeing also, Kirie. Do I trust Cannon and Shannon now, though? It seemed like Kirie thought that there was a good chance that despite their age, they might know of the mansion's secret tricks as servants permitted. The one-winged eagle. You see? Me and you are just the same person, Kirie. There was a long silence, as if evaluating their answer. I don't think so, Kraus. I don't think so, buddy. You would trust Shannon with your life? Really? You think so? Shannon's a very tidy person, after all. But we know that Shannon... Oh, wait, no. Shannon does take the time to clean the mansion. Who doesn't clean the mansion properly? Lennon, I think, right? It was Lennon that doesn't clean the mansion properly. Okay, true coping. Good cope. Good cope. Alright. Call the police? How the fuck are you gonna call the police? Call for medical assistance? How? Nanjo's words rang hollow. No shit. Obviously. 6 people have been killed in the dining hall. Oh! So these are the 6 that survived. Okay. But where's Genji, though? Oh, wait, no. Genji died. I forgot. Whoops, sorry. Shaking my head, Lennon is not getting employed the month. Dude, fuck Lennon. Will we ever see Lennon? I don't know. Hopefully. And what's more, it had been done by half destroying their heads. Anyone could tell with just a single glance that they had been dealt a fatal injury. Everyone understood that calling for an ambulance now would be completely meaningless. Yup. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Nanjo. Oh, once again, an oppressive silence took control of them. See how Gota survived this? I know he's... Dude, stop it, bro. He is not legendary. But Crouch shook his head harshly over and over and decided just for now to forget the pain of losing his wife. Oh, so you really do love your wife. Okay. I just couldn't tell, Kraus. I couldn't tell. And dedicate himself to figuring out where they were.
もうダメだ。
That is beyond hope now? Yeah, thanks for the obvious.
理解や説明が求められる段階に
Alright, true.
ない。
Without any kind of discussion or mercy, 6 people had been killed in an instant. And Kenzo had so boldly proclaimed for them to become sacrifices in a 13-person murder ritual. Since they had been locked up in this place, they too would probably become the ritual's next sacrifices before long. Around this time, their eyes were becoming used to the darkness. And bit by bit, they were starting to be able to make out the dungeon's interior. Is there anything? What if this room here is low-key connected to the gold room? The gold VIP room that's underneath where Ava found with all the gold bars? What if? They were small cages that could be used to imprison a single person, restraining tables, or were those torture racks? At any rate, it was obviously more ghastly than a mere jail cell. Since those objects were rusted and covered in thick layers of dust, there was no doubt they had been long forgotten. Maybe you could even have called those things Kenzo's sealed and forgotten madness? Who else tortures here? I think the only other person that tortures that we know of is Kirie's sister. Sippy water, thanks. However, it was this room in which they had now been locked away. Those objects weren't exactly comforting to people who were locked up, hoping to be released without harm.
とにかくここを抜け出そう。
Let's get out of here.
私たちは伴侶や友人を失い。
And how do you propose that we get out of here, Sir Kraus? How do you propose?
今はそれ以上に子供たちの身が
What
心
about the
配だ。
children? I have to rewatch the VOD, but... Oh, wait, no, at the end, Kumasawa and, Goda, they were able to run away and escape. The Chiesa sisters, they tried sniping them, but they were out of their range, correct? Okay, I remember. But then, Shannon and Kanan, I don't remember them, though. I don't remember them doing anything. I thought that they were just being spectators and just watching. So what were they doing? No, they weren't out the range. You just said to shoot them. Oh, not shoot them. Oh, okay, okay. Thanks for the reminder. Okay. But I don't remember what Shannon and Kanan did though the entire time. I thought that they were just watching.
祈るしかない。
All we can do is pray.
そういえば、熊沢さんと郷田さんはここに
Yeah, they ran away.
ひょっとすると無事に逃げ延びられたのかも。
I don't know. I'm eyeing these servants here, bro. I'm really eyeing out these servants. Shannon and Kanan were doing fuck all. Kumasawa and Goda were able to run away. But then why did Genji have to die though? Genji died because of the roulette just choosing him. But is that really the case? Or was there some other motive of killing Genji here? Questions to ask here.
かもしれませんな。
You never know. They seem really tense. They are really tense.
子供たちと合流してく
Something's
れれ
weird.
ば心強いのですが。
It'd be a relief if they were able to meet up with the children.
郷田さんはいざという時頼りになるし、熊沢さんは経験豊富で落ち着いてるし、
Okay.
きっと力になってくれると思います。
They would be helpful to the children? Maybe. Unless they're gonna kill them.
そうだといい。
Shannon and Kraus smiled bitterly a little. But they quickly realized how improper that was and stopped, clearing their throats.
楽観はできないよ。
Getting
ネ
too
サ
optimistic,
僕
Nason.
らに続いてもう襲われてしまってる可能性だってある。
Yeah, see? Either Kanan is a good actor, or Kanan has his own ulterior motive. I think we were cooking yesterday here. I really think that we were cooking.
同感ね。
I agree.
お父様が食堂で
Coda's such a goat. Whatever, bro. He's not a goat.
6人殺しなんでしょ。
What father carried out in the dining hall was the 6 murders of the first toilet from the witch's epitaph, right?
なら 第2の番は寄り添いし2人を引き裂
And the
き
second twilight is to tear apart the two who are close. That's Canon and Shannon. Right now, in this instance, right here, right now, if you were to look at this group, the two closest here are Canon and Shannon here.
逃げ隠れて寄り添っているゴーダさんと熊沢さん
Oh,
が
she was saying...
もう
I
殺さ
don't
れてい
think
る可
Goda
能
and
性が否
Kumasawa
定で
would
きな
fit
い
that bill, though. Unless you mean literally. Alright, yeah, it makes sense, it makes sense, it makes sense.
子供たちを守ってくれているなんて楽観現時点では全くできない
I wanna know more of Kanon's backstory, me too. Hopefully we get more information about the servants, the furniture, backstory, and the weird-ass gospel house. Kirie coldly analyzed the worst-case scenario. Sleeping on the Nanjo X Kitty adultery. Yo, that is terrible. Terrible imagery. Oh, by the way, you got a Pokeball today or nah? Even for her, it was heartbreaking to have lost her beloved husband. I mean, Mario and Rosie got separated. Not yet in this world. Not yet. Even for her, it was heartbreaking to have lost her beloved husband. But right now, the most important thing was protecting that husband's son. Along with the other children from becoming sacrifices to the insane family ahead. She overcame her sadness and the parental urge to protect the children. It seemed that both Kitty and Kraus were strong enough to forget their grief, if only for the time being. No poke today, I consumed spaghetti in honor of Alfredo. Hell yeah, dude, I love spaghetti also, Choi. I think spaghetti is one of those meals where like I can just cook because it's super horrible, and you can make a lot of it also. Spaghetti is really good. It's great. They can let their tears flow later. For now, in order to protect the children, they had to act.
とにかくここを脱出しよう。
Alright, let's get out of here, guys.
相当古い牢屋のようだ。
Rather old cell. Go ahead and kick it.
なんとか鉄格子を
Sip
破
water,
れないだ
thank
ろ
you.
うか。
Couldn't we break the bar
室内を
somehow?
くまなく探して。
Alright,
脱出手
how
段を
about
探して
we
みる。
have Nanjo run into the bars here? You know, maybe? Or maybe if Kraus grabs Nanjo by the legs and lifts him up and then spins him in a 3 cycle to gain a bunch of momentum and then throw Nanjo at the bar cells. Yeah, maybe? He would slip through like jelly. Alright, bro.
ここにはガラクタがいろいろあ
Now
る
that's magic.
何
That's
か役に
magic.
立ちそうな道具とか落ちてないかしら
There are all kinds of junk around here. I wonder if there's any tools lying around that we could use.
武器になるものがあるかも
Loki
し
could
れないし
Loki. Oh, Canon would
鉄
fit
格子を
in.
破れるものがある
I
かもし
think
れない
Canon's. Yeah, I think Canon with this 26-inch waist, he might be able to fit in actually. The entrance is teleport his way out? Nuh-uh. There's no way. There might be something that we could use as a weapon or something that we could use to break the bars. PDA pulled a lighter from her pocket. She herself didn't smoke, but she kept one tucked away in her pocket to light Rudolph's cigarettes. It was an extremely valuable source of light for searching through this dim dungeon. Watch there be a dead body in here. She's gonna be looking around and then boom, a dead body. A dead face.
シャノンはキリエさんを手伝い、室内を探索してくれ。
Alright. You know how a cat is really skinny, but it looks large with all its fur? That's like Nanjo? What do you mean, bro? Nanjo's bald! He's already a fucking hairless cat! What are you talking about? He's already balding! There ain't no hair on him! Oh, you mean it's fat, maybe? Oh, watch out, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. I could definitely fit in.
カノンは私と一緒に鉄格子の具合を
Alright,
確
Cannon,
か
you'll help
め
me
てみ
check out the bars here.
これだけ古い牢
It's a
屋
very old cell. Talking about the facial hair. Whatever,
ひょっとすると
bro.
ガタが来ているかも
Whatever.
しれない。
Should I grow out my facial hair? Yes or no?
私は何をお手伝いしましょうかな。
Just kick the bars, buddy.
体力を温存していてください。
See? Please keep up your strength.
やがてここに親父殿が現れる。
You'll look less like George. Alright, so I should definitely grow out my mustache then. I would have patchy facial hair. You can't grow facial hair until George does. Dude, me with facial hair is really... It's not a good look. I look really gross with facial hair in my opinion.
親父殿に言葉が届くのは南條先生だけです。
You're the only one whose words will reach him.
ある意味
And it's because I can't fully grow out a full-on stash. Yeah, it's just bad. In a way, you might be holding our lives in your hands. You're the only one whose words will reach him. Oh, Nanjo, hold on. Nanjo upscale. You already look gross? Come on, I just showered. Alright, I'm sorry, I don't believe I will be any use. What do you mean? Pre-bird? Beardy? Yeah. I am. Then lend us your expertise as a doctor. I wonder if there's a drug that makes people instantly faint. Hold on. Kirie asks Nanjo if there was a drug that makes people instantly faint. Igarashi reference? Oh, really? Shannon! I'm eyeing you down, Shannon! Why is she shocked? I don't think I've ever seen a CG here. Why are her eyes so wide open? I'm noticing everything here, bro. I'm noticing. Shannon's eyes widened up, and asks, what are you talking about? Oh, she's questioning. Oh shit! Questioning Kirie. George Eric? Nuh-uh. Eyeing her just like George did? Oh my god, no! No, I'm just being a detective. Leave her alone? Alright, bro. I believe we fell through a pit and landed in this dungeon. Unless they were drugged and they were transported over. Yo, this is why they always kill Kirie. Kirie is on one! I came to a realization. She's insane. She's insane. Oh my gosh. Kirie asks this because upon... Alright, I think Kirie is my favorite character. Honestly, out of all the characters, Kirie might be my favorite character here. I might make Kirie my profile picture one of these days here. Kirie, man, every single time she's on screen, she just wows me. It's just, oh my gosh, bro. George jokes never leaving this channel. yeah, unfortunately. Kirie asks this upon inspecting the dungeon because of how large the room is. Yeah, me and Kirie are just too smart to nerf us, but telling us, who are you? What do you even do? What are you feeling like? How can you tell that it can't? What? Can't. Okay. So my whole theory that these servants are working together and stuff and having ulterior motives, it seems fine with Shannon. With the way how Kanon acts though, I don't know. I think he might be a really good actor, I think. The dungeon is too narrow compared to the dining hall. Alright, hold on. Kanon says that this dungeon is too narrow compared to the dining hall. Alright. You were the inspiration for Ryukishi. Exactly, the first person to fall was Kraus-Ni's son. The second was myself. You fell into this room, did you fall from that spot?
落下の痛みでうめいていたよ。
Either they're groaning in pain from the
そ
landing.
のすぐ傍らに桐江さんがすぐに落ちてきたんだ。
But did they actually fall?
食堂でのクラウス兄さんと私の立ち位置と落下時の落下場所の距
I
離が明
remember
らかに
she
おかしい
did observe that also. The distance between us as we stood in the dining hall compared to where we landed is clearly strange.
確かに言われてみればその通りです。その次に落ちたのは私だから。
Yo, why are you beefing with yourself right now?
よく覚えている。
I was the next to fall, so I remember fairly well where you two were standing. When you put it that way, I was the next to fall, so I remember fairly well where you two were standing.
食堂でのお二人の間の距離はこの部屋よりもあったかもしれない。
Nanjo! Helping out! Maybe I was wrong about you, Nanjo.
私たちは落とし穴に落ちてダイレクトにここに落下したわ。集合する下水道管みたいに一度集められてからここに落ちたわけじゃない。落下は一瞬だったでしょ？
The fall was instant, wasn't it?
そんな凝った排水管みたいな穴を転がされた覚えはないわ。
Gojo putting that doctor's education to use? How is that using his fucking education here? This is just his personal testimony. What? Too much glaze on Nanjo.
確かに落とし穴では説明がつかんな。
Get behind me, Nanjo. They're all getting up on my go. Even if he were to get behind you, he still has a huge hitbox. He's still within range of being attacked here. Let's be honest.
おかしな話だ。
How strange.
それと桐江様のおっしゃる
What does that have to do with the drug that makes people instantly faint that Kirie-sama was
と
talking
いうの
about?
はどう関係があるんですか？
Why is she on about this though? I am jealous of Nanjo actually because Nanjo has a loving family. He has does he have kids? I don't remember. He's a doctor. He lives in a mansion. He eats a lot of food. I am jealous of Nanjo actually, guys. I am. Why is hold on. I'm gonna put him bold. Why is Shannon so pressed about the comment with drugs making people instantly faint? Why is that? Angel wants to stream out the mention and Craig's testimony just gets shit on called fat. We didn't call him fat. We didn't call him fat, bro. Nobody called him fat, bro. He's not fat, bro. Trust. Kirie-san was probably thinking that there were probably no pitfalls in dining hall, I would guess.
しかし現に私たちは落ちたぞ。
But we did actually fall.
落とし穴に落ちたような気がするが正解よ。
To put it accurately, we had the feeling that we fell into a
無
pit.
理もないわ。
They fell into a pit, got drugged, and then were transported to this area here.
そうとしか例えられない体験だったから。
なるほど。つまりこうおっしゃいたいわけですな。私たちは落とし穴に落とされたの
You're
では
not
なく、
dropped into a pit?
例えば毒矢のようなもので撃たれ瞬時に意識を
Okay, so that was my
その
first.
倒れて床に突っ
So that
伏
was
す
my
瞬間の
first
記憶
guess
を
there. Getting drugged or something, and then getting transported. Okay. Good job, Gideon. Me and you are just too smart. Let's see how you explain the pits, Eric. The pits? Who? Nanjo's armpits?
まるで
What
落とし
pits?
穴に落ちたよと思い込んでしまっているのかも
Because
し
we
れ
just
ない
remember that as though we fell into a pit.
なるほど。食堂に無数の落とし穴が仕掛けられていて、我々がそれに何十年も気づかず食事をしていたとするよりは、よほど説得力のある話だ。
So we're having a conversation here. Okay, this is Battler's job though. Are these pits real? Or were the characters shot with some sort of blow dart? with drugs.
姉さん、時計はある？
Do you have a watch? Nanjo's pits are great ravines of heavenly blossoming aromas and effervescent warmth. No comment. No comment. Bro, how do you eat? How are you eating right now? After writing that, I have a pocket watch. It's about 20 to 11. It can be an egg with those pits. I mean, it is a large surface area. It is true. They smell like roses. What if they smell like Rosa? Maybe weird. Never mind. My watch says the same.
つまり僕たちは食堂での大騒ぎから
In short, it hasn't been more than 10 minutes since the It hasn't been 10 minutes? No shot, bruh. No shot. What up, bunny? According to Rose... Oh, fuck. Canon. It hasn't been more than 10 minutes since the first Twilight. Rosa was born from an egg in Nanjo's pit. Rosa's not in Nanjo's pit. Yeah, go ahead and say it. Say it in red. Go ahead.
私の時計も同様だ。
And Krause,
我々
okay.
が混沌させられてどこかへ担ぎ込まれたと仮
That's
定す
too
る
much short of a time to talk about.
時間
Move
の
it
経
somewhere?
過時間だけを見るならやはり我々は食堂の真下へ落とし穴で落とされたと考えるのが妥当
How far are you into the game? What game? Umineko? I'm on episode 4 right now.
時計の針なんていくらでもいじれるわ。
Watch hands are easily tampered with.
私たちが気絶している間に全員の時計を巻き戻したのかもしれない。
Let's see. While we were passed out, they may have wounded everyone's back. Rosa is an egg person, therefore not included in the 18-person count. Okay! I like your thinking here, Hagrid. You know what? Maybe you are KDA. Maybe.
その可能性がなかったことは証明不能よ。
We are incapable of proving that this possibility doesn't exist.
落とし穴にせよ混沌させる毒にせよ
Does that make Mario an egg too? No, that makes Mario the chicken.
というわけですな
That makes Mario the chicken, I think. Whether a pitfall or else a drug that induces fainting, it does not change the fact that we need to be on our guard.
それで南條先生、混沌させる毒は存在するんですか？
Is there a drug that can do that?
それは
Mario laid Rosa? No! Mario did not lay to Rosa. Oh, maybe! In the witch world, perhaps. Maybe. She crossed the road? Yeah, she crossed the road so she could go to the grocery store and buy her food because her bitch mom wouldn't feed her. And then she had to cross the road back to go home. Black magic egg theory. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking, Connie.
キリエさんの論法と同じですな
It's the same as your logic, Kirie-san.
私の知らない未知の毒物に
I cannot prove that there's not a
そういうもの
drug.
がないとは証明できません
I don't know here. I don't know.
用心に越したことはないということね。
Bitch mom's a weird way to say Bro, she literally said, I wish you were never born. She literally said, I never loved you even once. She literally said, you ruined my life. What do you mean, W mom? Unless... Hold on. Unless... Crazy theory here. You just sparked something here. What if that's Maria's interpretation? What if that's Maria's projection of what she thinks Rosa is saying? What if? What if? Is that crazy or what? She's too far gone? Yeah. I don't know. There's a small possibility where the mean Rosa that we see, maybe it's an overblown, over-exaggerated, and all the stuff that Rosa said in the purple room, that was just Maria's deepest fears of what she might say in real life, or like maybe her own fearful projection of Rosa. You know what I'm saying?
ごめんなさい。
That could be a
無駄
theory.
な質問だったわ。
Mars fucking stupid. Yo, be nice to her, bro. Be nice to her. She's just a kid. She's just a kid. The fuck is that theory? It's because a lot of people, you know, even you might do it too. You might assume someone's thoughts here. Because if you're doing like an action and it makes them mad, you might also predict on what they're thinking and what they're trying to say. And so maybe that's what Maria's also doing. Yeah, maybe. I unlocked the power of blending. Prepare for something? Hell yeah, I'm excited. And then Beatrice cooked Rosa into scrambled eggs. And she calls the mean Rosa an evil witch or says that she's possessed. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe in reality though, exactly, we all assume Rosa was off on the fling with the man, but she was actually just busy at her job. You see? That's what I'm thinking here. If it really was just Maria's projection here of what she thinks is going on, that could explain a lot. So maybe Rosa is actually a W mom, maybe. And you gotta think about it. Maria's autistic and she's a kid. She doesn't know any better. And you know, like her like line of thinking, like her like wavelength, it's a little bit different here. So maybe she might exaggerate a couple details here, or maybe she might get hyper fixated on like a couple key points here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe is, she is. So it's a possibility that we were carried off to a dungeon in Prophet's hidden mansion, which is rumored to be hidden somewhere in the middle of the vast forest. We can escape from here and get outside, then we'll know. Mario upscale, Luffy downscale. Okay. We can save worrying about that until we get out.
その通りね。本当にごめんなさい。さっきから無駄な質問と詮索ばかりだわ。
I've only been asking and inquiring into these things. Okay. Alright. The voucher from Rudolph. Is Kitty gonna be one to save the day here? It's a blessing within a tragedy. Yeah, without Kitty, y'all are cooked. I'm sorry. That you're a baby back bitch? Oh, you know what? That's sweet. That's sweet. Stop flirting? Yeah, immediately, bro. Immediately after. They wasted no time. 10 minutes after their fucking wife and husband died. Immediately. They're moving on? Wow, it's crazy. These iron bars won't even budge. Rudolph and Natsui getting cucked? Yeah. You think that their ghosts are like watching this happen right now?
Yeah.
I feel like I know both the VAs. The VAs are super popular. There's a bunch of popular VAs here. You don't like either, I'm afraid. Krause and Cannon tried wiggling each of the bars in various ways. There were a few bars that could be twisted, and a few felt like they had enough room to rattle around a little bit. But even so, they could not be broken with human strength alone. But that's why we have Nanjo, though! That's why Shannon and Kanan are present. They're master cucks. Alright. Code name for furniture, I guess. However, there's still hope that they could use some kind of lever-like tool. It's still far too early to give up yet. The children's lives were hanging in the balance. Even if there was no hope, they couldn't stop their struggle. And it was better even for them to act this way. If they were to stop, there is no doubt that they would once again be overcome by the grief of losing their loved ones and crouch down, clutching their knees. How are you doing, Kirie-san? Alright. Small stones. Hold on.
さすがに鉄格子を削り取ることは無理でしょうね。
Yeah.
シャノンちゃんはどう？
いいえ、何も。あ、これ電話です。
A phone? Have we seen this phone before?
つながってるわけもないわ。
How do you know? Try it.
でもコードは何かを縛ったり武器にも使え
Oh,
るかも。
what if you use the cord and then you take the cord, right? So this is the bar handle. Take the cord, wrap it around, and then you pull it as hard as you can. And who do we have as a crazy force of nature? We got Nanjo. So I'm thinking Nanjo might be able to use that as like a pulley system almost. Yeah, maybe?
壊して分解すれ
Not
ば
pulley, but
金属部品を取り出せるわ。
we break it and take it apart. We could take out the metal
ク
parts.
ラスにさ、鉄格子を開ける鍵穴
There's a
は
keyhole for
も
opening
ち
the
ろんある
cell.
わよ
Oh
ね。
yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? That makes more sense here actually. Taking out the metal parts and keyhole. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Oh,
They could have just done this. What is this video?
Figure this out.
Yo, a 4-minute clip is ridiculous, bro.
Maybe.
A 4-minute clip is ridiculous, bro.
Okay, you mean the sick prisoner routine? Yeah. Does that still work in China? Because here it's ripping done to death.
Is that Nanjo?
No. Here's how you help me. You stay on your side of the room. Let me figure it out over here.
Oh, he must have been playing Umineko now. Probably 4 months, I think. I think it's been 4 months. 3 or 4 months.
What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Okay. We got wood. We got a wall made out of wood. It's good.
What's he gonna do?
Oh, we got pillows.
How long is this fucking clip?
We got pillows.
There we go. I'm not watching this, bro. I'm not watching this. Sorry. This is when Nanjo reveals his mustache as a rolled up white antenna for emergency contact events. His mustache has got 5G in it.
だいぶ鍵穴の大きい大時代的なものだがね。
It's too long, bro. It's too long.
針金のようなものでいじれば
We twist some wire into it, we might be able to pick it.
電話の金属部品で何か代用できるかもしれない。
Here we go.
その電話武器になるわね。
This is what will become our weapon.
投資と同じだよ。
It's the same as investing.
情報は武器だ。
Oh, stop it, bro. Kraus and Kitty left together as this way of putting the phone to use, which didn't remotely look at it as a means of communication. Oh my god, dude, I had a stroke reading that sentence.
何やってんの
Yeah, maybe
姉さん
YouTube Shorts would be better. What are you doing, Asan?
その電話
Shannon is acting weird! What is she doing?
バカだな姉さんは。
You... Nah, bro. I'm... Okay, hold on. Canon might be... a really good actor here. Shannon is playing with the phone? Phone, seeing if it works. Seeing if it works. And Cannon whispers, "You dummy." Well, the method was to piss on her shirt and then use that piss shirt to bend the bars open. Okay, bro. Okay. Yeah, you could have just sent that YouTube short instead. I didn't need build-up and a setup. Suddenly, Shannon let out a small, surprised cry.
綺麗様
What happened?
この電話つながってます
It's connected.
なんですって？
It was like when people move out of an office, taking everything with them, leaving only the telephone behind. That's the feeling the phone gave off, having been left in the corner of the cell. The cord was wound into a coil, one end of it being swallowed by the wall. Must have been on purpose because how? Yeah, because if all the other phone lines were cut off, why is this one still intact, you know? The cord was wound into a coil, one end of it being swallowed by the wall, and at a glance it looked as if it could possibly be connected. But to think that it actually was. Kitty took the receiver from Shane and pressed it to her ear. The electric hum was certainly the one with which she was familiar with. This phone was indeed live.
へ連絡しましょう。
Boy, stop it!
待ちたまえ。話がうますぎる。盗聴されているんじゃないのか。
It's bugged? Who cares?
そんな細工するくらいなら普通は電話線を切断するわ。
Yeah?
電柱が本気で見落とした可能性が高い。
They did overlook this.
気づかれたら今度こそ電話線を切断されるかもしれないわ。警察への通報を盗聴されて何も困ることはないのだし。
Yeah? What about it? That did make sense. The point of a wiretap was to overhear some important piece of information. But the way things were now, they could not think of a single thing that would come up in a conversation to the outside world that could be troublesome to have heard. Kitty instantly concluded that it was more likely to be a mistake on Kinzo's part than a trap.
確かに一理あります。
This soundtrack is sick!
外線は確か0番からだ。
Zero? Okay. You start with 0 to make calls to the outside.
カノ君、私は電話するからあなたは外の様子を伺ってくれよ。
Oh, I'm getting nervous.
誰かが近づいて
I'm
く
getting
る
really
気配があ
nervous
った
here.
ら知らせ。
はい。
Kanan raced off towards the iron bar, silenced his breathing, and strained his ears. As everyone present watched her, Kitty dialed 110. Is Amakusa gonna save us? Amakusa from Higurashi? However, she pushed the hook down repeatedly and redialed. It didn't seem to be working very well.
外線は0番から
Yeah?
110番は
So-
0110
That's what you just said! Yes!
うまくかからない。
貸したまえ。私がかけよう。
Here we go. Crouch took the receiver in Kitty's place and tested various things. But in the end, they were unable to notify the police. The phone itself was definitely live, but the circuit was apparently cut somewhere. Who is trying to rob you? Bro, I don't know. I'm fucking looking, man. I don't fucking know. Does this mean that they were not so naive?
やっぱり
I'm fucking clutching right now, bro. I'm clutching. So it's useless after all.
敵も甘くはないってことね。
So our enemy is no pushover. Dia let out a deep sigh, leaned against the wall, and hung her head for a while. As tough a girl as she was, for a brief moment, she might actually have heard the naive hope that the phone would actually work. She sneered at herself mockingly for holding onto that naive hope for even one moment. Oh, what up, N4T? What up? You're in America right now? What's up? How you been? Are you enjoying yourself? Oh, I was playing Genshin Impact last night, by the way. And then she thought back upon just what was happening here. Honestly, despite having been shown such a thing right before her eyes, or rather exactly because of that, she still could not think of that gruesome mass murders as something as real. It was less that she couldn't believe it, more that she didn't want to. Dude, this is scary. Yeah, I was streaming Genshin. Yeah, I was. There was a lot of people watching. Ashiramiya Kinzo had killed 6 members of his family. He had summoned strange witch-like demon-like people right out of thin air. And with something like magic, he had begun to kill people after another. Too much to handle. Oh, dude, I remember Gop. I remember Gop with this nice outfit, man. Ah, it's nice to have this breath of fresh air, I think. Too much to handle, even though she definitely saw it, there was no way she could accept that spectacle.
そんなことあるわけがない。
There's no way that's what
あれは
happened.
きっとお父様の友人か何か。
His friends. If I had to guess, these people are servants from the gospel house. There's just no way. They can't be friends, and it can't be some sort of like magical summon. It can't be. If I had to guess, they were coming from the gospel house here.
それがあらかじめ食堂のどこかに隠れていて、そう考えなくちゃあのめちゃくちゃを説明できない。
Aye! But N4T, where have you been to in America, though? Have you seen the beautiful buildings? Have you seen the beautiful data centers? But when those 6 had their heads blown apart, golden arrow had flown around and around the room. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain the golden arrow. That truly had looked like magic. Was there another thing that we just saw wrong? There's no other way that was magic. There were pits under the floor, other pits on the ceiling. They used that to summon in. True. Oh, you're in Maine? Oh, it must be super nice over there. You're in Philadelphia? Well, guess what? I'm moving over there eventually. Very soon. Very soon. Very soon. I'll be back up north there. Can't wait for the fall time. Was there anything that we just saw wrong? No way, that was magic. Maine was super pretty. Did you take any pictures per chance? Any nice pictures of the scenery? There must be some kind of trick to it. Since it was capable of smashing heads, there's no doubt it was some explosive. Like a color? For example, a styrene toy plane like they sell at candy stores painted gold. And with a powerful explosive loaded onto the end of it. That said, at a glance, it had seemed to be flying at random. KDA couldn't imagine that such a thing could be fired 6 times, and each time perfectly hit victim square in the head, one after the other. What if this is Kinzo's gun here? So if we had Gop and the 3 Chiesa sisters, that's 4. And from the last episode, we know that there's 4 rifles here. And what if those rifles were modified in order to shoot out those stakes? Maybe. But then those stakes aren't gold though, so then how would you explain the gold shimmer? I don't know. Yeah, ep4part7, if you want, go ahead and send them in the Discord. I would love to see the beautiful landscape. The nice scenery. Surely its flight wasn't computer controlled to seek out and deliver precise hits on its targets, which would make it a high-tech styrene plane on the same level a guided missile. Yellow paintballs attached to the bullets. Okay. Would he invest in such a large amount of money into developing such a stupid trick like that? Not entertainment, but for a ritual. Yeah, a number of mysterious people had appeared suddenly out of thin air. 6 people had had their heads demolished by a mysterious golden flying object. And the 5 of us were locked away in a mysterious dungeon by a mysterious set of pitfalls, or else put to sleep by some fainting poison dart. The family conference started a bit after 10 p.m. It's only been about 30 minutes since then. Probably. Those events which took place in such a short amount of time, none of us were able to understand nor come to grips with, even though we witnessed them ourselves. Even if we did get a hold of the police, it would probably be impossible for any of us to accurately explain what we saw. I may only just have witnessed it, but my brain's fried, and I have no confidence in even what I myself saw. Kitty had to try her hardest to rouse herself from the overwhelming confusion, just to hold on to her sanity. Maybe that phone was false hope. Or, wait! What if the phone was working, right? And then when Shannon let out a cry of relief, maybe she tampered with it. Oh, wait, let me write that down. Hold on. Okay, black phone was working, right? It was working. Shannon noticed something and let out a relief cry. Could be her tampering with the phone so it doesn't work. Could explain why outside calls are not going through. Kraus starts to become desperate, hitting the hook multiple times, redialing over and over. He too was feigning composure, but was unable to hide his panic. The more he redialed, the more the pretense of serenity peeled away. None of this makes any sense. Kitty couldn't help but pray that the events that just occurred were no more than a dream. Suddenly, the look on Kraus's face changed. Oh? Sent some pics from Maine. Very nice, very beautiful. Thanks, ep4part7. You know what? Hold on, bro. Speed this out super quickly here. Hell yeah! No data centers. What is that? A swamp? But the sky, though, is lovely. Oh my god, that's a beautiful sky. That's really nice. Dude, that's such a nice clear blue sky. Also, this water looks very nice too. I think that's a swamp though, right? Very nice swamp. Very nice. Like the pictures here, it looks like nice, clean, fresh, cold air. That's awesome. He got through! Oh wait! It's ringing! Yeah, photos from this lake in Philly. Oh really? I might know that lake. Yes, I see it now. The old man was first sighted. He cut the external line in an effort to prevent us from contacting the police, but he missed out on severing the internal line! Goda! No shot. Hold on. No way, Goda. Wait. But the internal lines are still intact because Kraus is ringing. Outside. Oh my gosh! Wait, thanks for the Prime sub, Sergio. I appreciate that. My goodness, thanks. Out of any streamer, you went here and you chose me. I appreciate you for your Prime gifted sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, really. Thank you, Sergio. Outside's lines were cut off, but the eternal lines weren't. The guest house. Oh! Oh my god, yes! I'm calling the room where Jesse and the rest are staying. Who is it? Goda? Is Jessica there? Is she safe? Why is it all black? Alright, hold on. Goda picked up the phone. Hold on, Goda. Alright. Goda picked up the phone. This is getting stressful here. Why is he looking like that though? I'm so glad you're safe, but why is he changing his facial expression though? I'm telling y'all, it's the servants! The servants are in on this murder! It's gotta be! Oh, by the way, I did get fried chicken last night, by the way. I did get fried chicken. Just saying. It was a buy one, get one. Just saying, thank you to the universe for blessing me with the BOGO. He's probably terrified after that he escaped falling into the literal... He didn't escape the... Goda did not escape. And then share? Nah, I will share. You had Popeyes last night too? Yo, I did have Popeyes last night as well. I did not get biscuit, gravy, or popcorn chicken combo. I did not get KFC. I cannot afford that. I only got me a 4-piece chicken thighs, and it was a buy one, get one. So I got 8 pieces instead. It was not KFC. But it was Popeyes though. It was fantastic. Kraus choked on his words. Kraus had clearly seen Natsu's head crush and had seen her killed right before his eyes. Eventually, he was going to have to tell it to Jessica. However, Kraus began to fret over whether he should tell her this very moment and lost his words. Kraus! Composure! Breathe in and breathe out! Come on! But even that was an answer underneath these circumstances. Ay. Let's pray she's safe. Ay. Goda and Kumasawa literally outran Gap after the murders and falling, right? They didn't fall! Goda and Kumasawa didn't fall. They just ran. Sorry for asking. Did they fall? Did they? I don't remember them falling. Maybe I might be tripping. Jesse's voice was filled with tears. There's no doubt for Kraus anymore. Jessica and the others had been told everything start to finish by Goda and Kumasawa when they had met up at the guest house. After they learned that 6 whole people had been killed, Jessica and the others must have been in a frenzy about wanting to go to the dining hall. Luckily, he had been able to call before they stormed off towards the mansion. Perhaps we're supposed to leave that as good timing during such a tragedy. Alright. Alright. Oh my god, I forgot to say that I can't come into work. Oh my god, wait, fuck. Wait, hold on, time out. Wait, hold on, time out. Wait. Wait, I forgot. Yeah. I'm gonna say I can't come in, unfortunately. Umineko is that boring that you forgot? It's not boring. What? It's super good right now. Hold on. Do I need to give an explanation? Yes or no? I'm gonna just say sorry. I just can't come in. Yeah? Is that good enough? I have to say Rokenjima, dude. Stop. I can't just say Rokenjima. What do you mean? I'm not sick, though. I'm not sick. They're definitely gonna ask. But this is overtime. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna be like, sorry, I can't come in. I'm really busy running errands. I'm really busy running errands. Trying to catch up. I'm really busy trying to catch up on errands. Yeah, probably right. I sent some lake pictures, but locked in so hard for Umineko, forgot to mention. Really? Dude, Umineko is really good here. N4T, I will post that Genshin video, though. Don't worry, I got you. See, guys, this is why you can't trust Eric. He loves to lie. I'm not lying. How am I lying? Is this not an errand? Is Umineko not an errand that I'm trying to catch up on? What do you mean lying? I'm not even lying. It's entertainment. It's entertainment, but it's also a duty, okay? People give me money here. It is a duty for me to come in and to show up. If people are spending $5 here, I gotta show up. That is a duty. That is a responsibility, bro. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Aaron, seems like you're forcing yourself to do. Maybe in like your definition, but to my definition of like errands, it's like responsibilities that I just gotta take care of, you know? Like when I think of like errands and stuff like that, I don't think it's like things that I just have to slog through. It's just stuff that I gotta get done. Alright. Anyways. Eric's walking through the torture that is getting money for playing video games. I don't make much money from playing video games. Not yet. Oh! Now that's nice. That's nice. $5? Yeah, because a sub is $5. This looks just like my hometown here. God, I really miss it. How? On a PC is $5, I think. This is very nice. Alright. Of course, we haven't had the slightest idea where this is either. I think it might be under the dining hall, but that might not be true. Alright. Canoeing at the lake is fun. I've only been canoeing like once or twice, and the one time I fell, so it wasn't fun for me. It was not fun. Alright. You run into him, you'll be in danger. You might be killed! Here we go. We'll take care of ourselves. Run away. Damn! Kill grandfather like that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, you're sad in your mother because your mother was a D1 dick rider, that's why. She loved bouncing on Kenzo's cock more than mine. Oh, sorry. Alright, here we go. My canoe sucks? No, I was rocking it. So I was swaying the canoe left and right. And I lost balance. No, it was not the canoe's fault. Anyway, you all put your own safety first. Lock up the guest house. You mustn't get complacent. Awesome. 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 Do not leave the room. Do not leave the damn room here, please. Good job, Kraus. Good job. Good words, sir. Good words. I'm so proud of you. After that, Goto took a phone and was told again to watch over the children as a responsible adult. Goto repeatedly replied, "Yes, sir," in an overstrained voice, his face covered in cold sweat. Alright, CM4T, I appreciate you. Enjoy yourself and stay safe over there. I'll see you soon. From there, Rikidia received the phone and spoke with Battler. When Shannon and Kanan got their turn, George and Jesse answered. And following that, Nanji and Kumasawa picked up as well. So all the members of both sides had their turns on the phone, each encouraging the other and confirming that they were at least safe for now, even if their location was unknown, and coming to a complete understanding of the current situation for both sides. They wanted to talk forever, but now was not the time to chat. Kraus told them that they would be hanging out for now, and those in the guest house agreed. Okay. Aw, you and Kanan are safe. With that, the phone call ended. Oh, fuck, that scared me. That scared me. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Goto and the rest of the men quickly descend the stairs, close the shutters, and secure the strong locks on the doors. However, just as Kraus had worried, there was nothing that could be done about the beautiful wide windows in the downstairs lounge. I feel like they might break through actually. If this were to be broken, it would be easy for them to get inside. It wouldn't be hard for someone like Kenzo who hadn't hesitated at committing murder to invade the first floor. His followers. What? Locking ourselves in this room is our best bet and moreover our only method of staying locked down? Why don't you go upstairs? You see all these fucking windows? What do you mean? Hold on, bro. This is so weird. Hold on. Now we're in... I'm gonna just continue this here. Bunkering down. George recommends that they all stay in the lounge room of the guest house with all those windows. I don't think a gun could shatter that. That's what I'm saying, exactly, bro. Okay. You never know. Takes a hell of a lot of force. A magnum bullet. You're putting up a bed and blocking the windows with a bed. A gun is penetrating through that, bro.
いくら銃を持っていても
How?
できないはず。
Is your bed made out of like concrete?
くそ、そんな受け身な防戦一方しか。くっしょ、うちの親父に上等を決めてくれて、こいつ高くつくぞ。無理です。あんな連中に太刀打ちできるわけがあります。しかも親方様だけでなく、
Okay.
あるいはあんな連中がもっといるかも。あいつらは一体な。
Butler was filled to the brim with the urge to get revenge for Rudolph and to rush out of her to save Kirie. But just by looking at how terrified Goda was, there's no doubt in him that this would be reckless.
兄貴だって。なのにここで籠城なんて。もちろんさ。僕だって悔しい。
Why is George's eyes is so foggy though?
殺されて冷静でいられるわけがない。
Why isn't he crying now though? Last time he was
だから
crying.
こそ冷静にならなくちゃいけない。
Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see.
無駄に命を落とすようなことを
No, probably
思
not.
うわけがない。
Yeah, probably
せめ
not.
て子供だけは。
Yep.
だから僕は生き残るよ。
He's going to survive by any means possible,
警察
maybe?
に通報し、全てを暴く。
Okay, George, go ahead and cook, bruh.
法廷が取る。
The courts will avenge my
それが
parents.
僕の復讐だ。
Awesome
差し
revenge,
違えて
bro.
でも仇を取ってほしいなんて。そうだろう。そうだな。兄貴の言う通りだぜ。くっしょ、クソじじいめ。
Fuck your stupid ritual. Yep.
俺たちがそのための生贄だって言うなら、意地でも逃げ切ってその儀式を台無しにしてやるぜ。それでいいよ。それにバトラ君にはまだキリエさんがい
He
る。
has no one but Shannon.
僕にだってシャノンがいる。
I still have
と
Shannon,
にかく
okay.
慎重に行動してチャンスを待とう。僕たちの不用意な行動は囚われの彼らに不利益を与える可能性だ。人質でもじい様はきっとキリエさんたちを生贄
Yeah, I
にする
think
ため
so.
に捕らえたわけだ。
That means they're gonna solve the epitaph.
俺たちが助けなきゃ。
Solve the epitaph here, bro. Come on, do the
彼らが
epitaph.
捕らえられている地下牢がどこにあるかもわからない。
Oh.
シャノンもカノン君も、もちろんゴーダさんも熊沢さんも知らなかった。
We don't even know where the dungeon they're being held is. Neither did Shannon or Kanan-kun. Or of course, Goda-san or Kumasawa-san. Why is he singling out the servants here? Huh?
おじい様だけしか知らない秘密の場所にある可能性が極めて高い。
I'm gonna note that. I'm gonna note that. When George mentions about the location of the dungeon, I mean, the servants would know everything on the island. Okay, maybe Shannon and Kanan though, but why would Goda and Akumasawa know about it though? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm just about the location. But also, he could have said Kraus also. Kraus and Nanjo, they've been on the island as well. I don't buy it, bro. I don't buy it. He mentions that they don't know where it is, and also specifically says that Shannon, Kanan, Goda, and Kumasawa doesn't know either. Why not Nanjo or Kraus? I don't know here. There's an eye in there somewhere. The family only go to the mansion. Really, they don't be doing the dirty work? But Kraus lives there though. Doesn't Kraus live there?
そんな状況下でうろうろと歩き回るのは自殺行為だよ。それでもくそ、俺たちはここで何かが起こるま
They
で
can find? Yeah, right.
バトラ様のお気持ちはここは安全第一で参りましょう。
Put safety first.
旦那様の話では相当古い牢屋らしいので
なんとか
Okay.
鉄格子を破れる
They
かも
could
しれ
break
な
the
いと
bar
のことだ
somehow.
信じて待つ方が賢明。
おじい様の手下が何人もいて、みんな武装しているんだよね。
ええ、そうです。そして多分みんな武装。
Probably all armed. Goat had been able to say that Kinzo had others on his side because he was there. He had not been able to mention that they were all mostly all young women like witches, and all committed their murders using strange magic. Kinzo has others on his side but did not mention that they were mostly all young women like witches. That might be important to know. That might be important to know here. 2 seconds. Goda said that Kinzo had others by his side, but didn't mention they were young women like witches using strange magic. What? If he had said that, it would only have caused others to doubt his sanity. No, in fact, he himself still couldn't understand what he had seen and was doubting his own sanity. But regardless of sex or appearance, regardless of whether it was done with magic or a gun, the fact that those girls had followed Kinzo's orders and killed 6 people in an instant was an unshakable truth. If those people came to attack the guest house as well, what would happen? Just closing the doors and windows like this was surely meaningless. Umineko is a Mononoke reference? Really? Like the voice actor, maybe? Goda as well as Kumasawa. The only thing left for those two who had witnessed that massacre in the dining hall was to cradle their heads, not even knowing how to interpret what they'd just seen. Hideyoshi VA? Wow. Tea?
ありがとうございますね。申し訳ございませんが、しばらくそっとしてい。
Mara tried to be nice, but it seemed like Kumasawa still wasn't able to clear away her confusion.
マリア、気を使ってくれてありがとうだ。熊沢さんは休ませてやってくれ。
Investigators too showed consideration for Kumasawa, certain for the shock she must have received after witnessing such a tragedy. But her imagination couldn't even come close to the impossible scene Kumasawa had witnessed. Nevertheless, with her mother having been killed and her father having been captured, there's no way that Jessica could stay calm either. She sealed her anxiety and sadness using her anger towards Kenzo and walked irritatedly around the room. Wait, why are they split up?
Kumasawa-san.
Wait, why are they split up like that? So the men are in the lounge area, but Jesse, Mari, and Kumasawa are up here? Why wouldn't everyone just stay up here together?
母さんは本当に。
Unless you're doing this so that way each servant can kill a person. So you got Goda killing George and Battler, and then Kumasawa killing Jessica.
あんなひどい死に方を私は。
But would they actually kill though? I don't think so.
ひょっとするとまだ生きてて手当てをすれば助かるなんてことはないんだよ。
No, it's not possible.
頭があんなことになって生きていられる。そ
りゃそうだ。頭が砕け手当てなんて必要ねえよな。
When God had come flying into the guest house, overcome with agitation, he has told about the massacre in the dining hall without concealing anything. Except for the part about the witches and magic, which they themselves still could not believe. In other words, they hadn't even sugarcoated the cold-blooded way in which Natsu and the others had died. It was too late now, but Kumasawa regretted having obviously said too much. However, while lightly shaking her head and with a slightly painful laugh, Jessie spoke.
いや、むしろ話してくれたおかげで冷静になれたぜ。頭を砕かれちまった。
At least you don't gotta imagine on what could have happened to her, you know? At least you just know the truth, even though the truth hurts.
私はひょっとすると生きてるかもしれないって言って屋敷へ向かいじい様にて食わして、ひょっとすると殺されてたかもしれない。一抹の希望が。その意味では
本当に申し訳ございません。言葉をあまりに選ばなかったことは
It's okay,
お詫びしま
Kurosawa.
す。
今はいいよ。母さんはもうどうしようもないけど、父さんはまだ生きてる。
I wonder what's gonna happen
カノ
now.
ン君もシャノンもなんとか彼らを助けたいし、彼らに負担をかけないためにも電話の前で待機してることが今は一番の協力になるかもしれないし。
Kamisawi? What? There could be a phone call asking them to create a diversion to facilitate their escape. But perhaps others might learn their location and call for rescue. Jessica understood that in order to act promptly when that time came, the only thing they could do for the time being was to wait in this room. There's more? George, Ballard, and Goda returned, having finished checking all of the locks downstairs. Each of the three were holding a bunch of different objects. Okay, that makes sense. I remember now. George had things like drinks, canned food and crackers, and other types of snacks that he had found in the lounge and pantry, as well as a first aid kit. All consumables that would be indispensable while they were locked down. Goda had a large folding ladder and carpentry tools. Those were so that, in case of emergency, they could nail over the door from the inside to seal it. If it came to that, the ladder was for escaping out the window. Ballard had brought up objects which could be used as weapons, such as blades and poles. The kitchen knives went without saying that disassembled table legs could be used as clubs, and the pole, roughly the size of a person, which had been made by taking apart a hat stand, could surely be used as a spear, even though it had no point. There was a good possibility that the enemies were carrying guns, so it was dubious whether these would be of any use. But it would still be better than not having them, and if those things could provide at least a little peace of mind, then they could also expect some kind of calming effect from them. Then they placed beds and sofas from around the room against the door, barricading it. Okay, thank God they're going up here. They didn't go so far as to seal it up with nails. There was still the chance that Krause and the others would escape and come to meet up. They had apparently set up a barricade at the top of the stairs as well. It had been designed to create a racket, so it would work in place of a warning alarm as well. It was apparently Bratler's idea. For that reason, they turned the TV off, so that if the first floor window were to be broken, they would know by the sound. Once the switch had been turned off, all that was left was an eerie silence. The sound of the violent wind and rain. Were they going to have to spend the whole night in such crushing suspense? The boat was meant to be coming tomorrow morning. However, judging by the weather report, the typhoon was expected to continue all day tomorrow, and the boat probably wouldn't come. That typhoon would pass in the morning of the day after tomorrow. In other words, the boat would be coming the morning of the day after tomorrow, as in the morning of October 6th. The typhoon would pass in the morning of the day after tomorrow. In other words, the boat will be coming the morning of the day after tomorrow, as in the morning of October 6th. I can't, bro. I can't. I don't think they'd make it for the boat. I don't think so either. And right now, it was late at night, October 4th. They would have to spend more than 30 hours on this island, with Kinzo turned cold-blooded murderer and his weird companions prowling about. Grammarly ad? Yo, shout out to Grammarly. That's a good ad. Except for when they started implementing a bunch of AI stuff, and I'm noticing that it's not as good, but... Satan VA? Really? Interesting. Even with the shutters closed, there would definitely be a little bit of light seeping out. It might let the enemy know that they were hiding here. Fatler suggested that it might be best to turn off the lights, but they had already been taken over by such a ghastly feeling just from turning the TV off. There wasn't anyone who directly challenged his proposal, but then again, there wasn't a single other person who agreed to it. No, can't watch TV. No, Mario. No, sorry, Mario. Boring. Even though that she had been told that her mother had died, Mara alone somehow didn't feel any approaching sense of danger. That's because in her mind, Maria had already severed ties with Rosa. But I feel like that didn't really happen in real life. I think in real life, Rosa really does love Maria. It seemed that she was quite displeased with having the TV turned off. Even with this bizarre situation in front of her, she can't share our sense of danger. Yeah, and I think she wants to go to the Golden Land after the ritual. And I still don't know what this Golden Land is. Because she's so young. To Bella right now, seeing that young girl act in a way that was even slightly out of place made him feel like there was something very eerie about Maria. Hello? Now what? All that said, the Golden Land is Nanjo's pits. Alright, bro. Alright. All that said, there's nothing more to try. Nanjo at like a nude beach on like a hot, sweltering, sweaty day. Oh my god. Blistering sun just radiating off of his forehead. Nah, I can't, bro. I can't imagine that. These are truly made rather well. Kirie chuckled softly. They had no moves they could make, but the mood had calmed just a little. This son of a bitch! This place is just like where you place chess pieces once you've captured them. But in chess, can't you revive pieces though? Or is that only checkers? Ah, that might only be checkers actually. In chess, I don't think you can bring a piece back. I think you can only transform pieces, right? Yeah, new chess meta, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's too hard to give in. Might as well stop breathing and we stop thinking. I like that. Great purpose for them in shogi. Not yet.
私たちにはね。でもここの場所を特定し、ゴーダさんに連絡することができれば、助けに来てもらうことはできるかも。
To Goda-san, we might be able to get him and come save us.
なるほど。しかしゴーダさんに危険を強いることになります。
That's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make here, bro. What up, Call? You haven't arrived at peak yet? No. This is peak though. This entire segment right now is peak. I would also be worried for the children in the guest house without a full-grown adult male. I mean, you got George. Did you forget? George is 23 years old. Or did you forget because he was dating a 16-year-old? Huh? Peek and I see you yawning? Bro, it's fine, bro. I can't yawn. I just woke up a couple hours ago, bro. Chill. You're risk-averse. Bidding your time until the situation improves again is not a bad idea. Fuck Kirie. I like Kirie. Kirie is probably my favorite character right now. So far, yeah. However, you don't know when to cut your losses, what you have... Okay. He keeps making these damn investing analogies, bro.
親の子犬もね。私たちで何とかするからおとなしくしていなさいって偉そうに電話して、実に格好悪いわね。
You lying to me like you're lying to your boss? I didn't lie to my boss, bro. That would be very uncool. Yeah, mixed feelings about Kirie, really? At this point, pride is already worth less than nothing. Why don't we put our heads together? Let's see, bro. Okay. Kraus, Kirie, and Nanjo began to discuss their plans. Fuck Kirie or fuck Kirie? Give me the first one. Kanan was squatting by the bar, silently trying to sense anyone's presence, just as he had been ordered. Shannon came close to him, and they both squatted down together. Yo, bro, this would be a really good profile picture to like match with, you know? Someone having this, someone having that. Yeah? That'd be pretty cool, maybe. Pretty epic. No? Alright, whatever. Do you sense someone? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. They aren't paying any attention in this direction, but there's somebody relatively close by. Is it human? It's the goats? What? Kanan's ability to sense the presence of others was several levels above that of a human. He described their breathing as noisy, but crafts and the rest couldn't even pick up the slightest hint of it. Therefore, even if I had simply reported it, they would merely have doubted his ears. They got us, didn't they? Who? Who's they? It's unusual. Why are they vague posting right now? Alright, hold on. Shannon and Kanan. Vague posting. Kanan can hear goats' presence. I spelled that completely wrong. Hold on, I'll fix it. Shannon mentions they got us, and Kanan questions how it is unusual for them to be captured and not to be killed. Alright, thanks, dude. Yeah. There it is. Beatrice didn't make her thingy? What is this? 20,000 hour clip? 07 is shout out to Ryukishi. 15 is Shannon's age. 11 is the number of years Shannon and George have known each other. 29 is the sentence George will receive for grooming a kid. Yo, that's actually fucking tough, bro. I'm gonna drop a like for this. That's funny. The master left to study. Wait, what? Beatrice didn't make her appearance. The master left to study. It's almost as if she knows the previous events had happened. Is she a player in this game? Hold on. Does Shannon and Kanan remember their memories of the previous games? Shannon mentions this time Beatrice didn't make her appearance and Master left his study. Is she a player? Who remembers? I mean, she is OP. Can't Shannon and Kanan fight the demons? Yeah, but they lost to those demons, though. Well, they lost to the 7 baddies, though, at least. Of that witch's fickle entertainment. What if the witch is just Beatrice? I mean, Maria. You fucking idiot. The witch is Beatrice. Shut up. I wonder if this time we'll be able to go to the Golden Land. High rate of losing. They have a high rate of losing. Kanan says they have a high rate of losing. And it's a rare thing that both of them survived the first Twilight. I get the feeling it's incredibly unusual for us to be able to talk to.
魔女の余興だろう
Still
さ
for the witch's entertainment.
僕たちがいつもすぐに脱落するから今度は少し生き延びさせてからかってやろうくらいにしか思ってないよ
Okay, what of the letters, right? The letters in the bottle that were shipped off. One of them was Shannon's game, and then the other was Cannon's game. And now this game that we're looking at right now, maybe it's Mario's game? Or Battler, maybe? I don't think it would be Genji. But, or maybe Angie's. Could be Angie also.
また黄金鏡にはたどり着けないのかな
Okay.
どうせそうさ下手な期待を持つとまたつけ込まれ
Different
る
writers for different episodes? Yeah, but the only problem is that Ken and Shannon know of this. So if Ken and Shannon know the previous events, that means it has to be someone that knows of the letters also. And they must be tapped in with Ken and Shannon's whole plot. It could really be Maria here. I'm thinking, could be Maria? Because again, if Maria had like a motive and she tells Ken and Shannon and then they had this plan, like the whole win-win situation, Kenzo with his whole ritual, Maria getting her revenge, Ken and Shannon getting their freedom and stuff. I'm thinking maybe Maria.
そうだね前回はカノン君がつけ込まれたもんね
僕はバカ
Came in as Sarah looked and turned his head. Shannon laughed softly and apologetically leaned towards his shoulder.
でも
Don't show
お
George
嬢
this.
様が無事でよかったね
第一の晩を逃れただけさそれ以降の晩により無残な方法で殺されるのをそれを言ったら姉さんこそジョージ様が無事でよかったじゃないか、二人で黄金鏡にたどり着けるといいね
Oh my god, bro. Hold on.
ありがとう同じことをカノン君とお嬢様にも
僕は期待はしてない姉さんの言う通りだあの魔女はご褒美をぶら下げて相手が右往左往するのを見て楽しんでるだけなんだ
Shannon showing Ken his win-loss ratio? Yeah. Good, he fucking needs to improve or something.
どう
Okay.
せ誰も黄金鏡に行けやしない
Golden land
僕
here.
がお嬢様と
Reaching
黄
salvation,
金鏡
freedom,
にたどり着きたいと願ってしまったな
having a perfect, happy
あい
ending.
つはそれこそ面白が
A
って
Mickey Mouse ending, if you
絶
will.
対に僕たちをたどり着かせたりはしないさ
そうだねベアトリーチェ様はより面白くなるように
無作為に選んでるなんて大嘘だ
The whole thing about them being chosen at random is just a blatant lie. I had a feeling about this. Cannon thinks that the idea of the murders being random was just a blatant lie.
あのペテン師魔女せ黄金鏡にたどり着けば
Probably all just
あ
a
ら
big
ゆる
old
願い
lie.
が叶うなんてのも
A big old Ponzi
そんな
scheme,
こと
yeah?
はないよ黄金鏡は素晴らしいところだよ
行ったことあるの
ちょっぴりだけね
She's been there? Shannon was in the Golden Land for a little bit?
それ
Oh, fuck.
どんなとこなのそこ
Oh, Beatrice Sama's joke. What's it like there?
うん素晴らしいところだよ
Wonderful
う
place?
まく説明できない
I can't explain it well. Alright. Well, we'll hear Shannon's explanation. Maybe next week. I might stream tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna have to keep doing this right now. I'm gonna have to go ahead and keep, Yeah, no, I'm getting my fucking phone blown up here, unfortunately. So, I gotta go ahead and settle some stuff. Take care of some things here, guys. But, we might be back tomorrow, though. We might be back tomorrow. Later tonight, I might do another Genshin Impact stream. I don't know if I'll do it on Twitch though, to be honest with you. I don't know, but definitely on TikTok. But I'll probably multi-stream onto Twitch also. We shall see. TikTok stream really late, like 4 a.m. I think, like 4 a.m. also. Fun chapter. It was a really fun chapter. It was a lot of information here, a lot of theories, a lot of ideas clicking in. I'm enjoying this a lot right now. W stream, thanks, Kanye. I appreciate you. Anyways, go ahead and just save just in case. Fata Morgana video is coming out very soon. Don't worry, it's coming out soon. Anyways, that's it for today. Anyways, hell yeah. Base God. Anyways, take care. Have a fantastic day. Unfortunately, I gotta go ahead and settle some stuff right now. I'm not going to work, but I gotta go ahead and take care of some business. Phone's blowing up, unfortunately. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay based, stay hydrated, get some food if you're able to, get some rest in, and if I see you later today, thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, goodbye. Keep an eye out on Discord. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. If I have time, I will, but just keep an eye out just in case if I do stream tomorrow. Anyways, have a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Good night.
Really, I value friends. You feel me?
You feel me?
OG told me keep your heart.
By the way, that intro's coming together though for the Umineko video. I'm really aiming for 9/11. 9/11, I think. Anyways, see ya.
I am great 'cause I keep a smile.